Hello, good people. You ready to know what time it is? So let's chit-chat. So, woke up this morning, and of course I always have a thought to mind. And my thought is, are you ready for the calling? Or are you ready when you hear God's voice calling you? And what came to my mind was how often God is calling us over and over again, multiple times, so He can kind of tell us what our purpose is, or what we're supposed to be doing on this earth. And we really don't hear the call because we have a difficult time kind of distinguishing His voice, or if it's His voice, or how do we know, or I'm not sure. And so many times we kind of question, like, are you sure it's me? Are you sure you want me to do that? In a sense. So what came to my mind was 1 Samuel chapter 3. Yeah, it should be 1 Samuel chapter 3. And how Samuel was underneath, being mentored in a sense by Eli. And they're about to go to bed, and Eli goes off to sleep, and Samuel's going to lay down, and he hears his name. He gets up and he goes to Samuel and says, "Here I am." And he said, Eli goes, "I didn't call you." So he goes back to sleep, and he hears his name again. And then he says, he goes back to Eli, and Eli says, "I didn't call you." So Samuel goes back to sleep a third time, but on the third attempt, Eli's already picking up, because he has that type of relationship with God to know, something's going on, something's brewing, something's happening. So he said, the third time you go to sleep, make sure you say, "Here I am, Lord." And now the third time, Samuel goes back to lay down, and he hears the voice a third time. And this time he says, "Here I am." And that's when God's able to speak to him and tell him what the assignments are, and basically develops him into like the next prophet for the nation of Israel. So that just came to my mind, how often God is calling us, and we're sitting there in limbo because we can't even tell the difference if it's Him or not. And sometimes we get kind of worried if it's Him, because we get so uncomfortable with what He's trying to call us to do, because we feel like we're either not equipped or ready for it. I just wanted to share this thought with you guys. Let it be a blessing to you the way it is to me. Try to make sure you kind of tune everything out. Shut down the internet, shut down the TV, shut down, the naysayers, and just come to a place of really being quiet and silent, so you could kind of shut down all the voices that you're hearing, because we get so influenced in so many different ways, whether it be media, television, everything else. And when it's time to really hear God's voice calling you, you can't hear Him because there's so many other voices that plays a role in your life. So let that marinate a little bit, just like it's marinating for me. Let it be a blessing to you like it is for me. And I'll talk to you guys another time. Have a great day, guys. Love you.